Hey guys, it's the Bolton Food and Drink Festival again, and it gets bigger every year, so let's go and take a look around.
Very 2017 happening.
Hey guys, so you might be wondering where I've been for the last week or so, and the answer is unwell, basically. Just after the battery went on the camera and I started having issues recording, I had family down there to visit, and it was lovely to see everyone. But you know, I've got an autoimmune disorder, and I don't take the medication that I should take for it because I had an issue with medication just having very bad side effects a few years ago, and it got me very, very sick. So the symptoms weren't quite as bad as the cure, essentially. So I stopped taking them. Now, that's fine. For the most part, that's fine because I keep good check on myself. I have a decent diet, do lots of exercise, which means that I'm doing all right, despite the fact that I have this illness. But it does leave me kind of open every now and again to a rather nasty effect of illnesses. So if I get an illness, it's not just that you get the symptoms of the illness, you get the fact that my immune system goes haywire and starts attacking me as well. So that happened, and while I was recovering from a rather nasty stomach, head and all sorts cold, it was really bad, it was almost flu-like, I slipped in the bath, fell. I've got what's left of a bruise there, that's starting to heal up now, but I damaged my, give me a second Jen, damaged all down my side, my back, my knees, my foot. Pretty much had a really nasty fall, and as a result of that, I've had a lot of problems. I haven't been able to walk properly without a stick for days. Today, I was testing out whether I could do it, and you can probably tell from the fact that I'm sweating buckets, it wasn't easy, but I'm getting there. But because I was having to use a walking stick, I couldn't carry the paperwork for work and a camera, so I just stopped vlogging. That's how it is. I had to make a decision: can I continue, or can I just put it aside and wait till I get better? And the fact is, I had to wait till I got better. Now I'm kind of able to do things again, so I'm getting back into vlogging, and I'm going to make a big, heartened effort to do daily vlogging again. It's been a little in the air, but let's try it. So, that's where I've been, that's why. Sorry about that. I am getting better. Don't worry, the illness doesn't disable me or anything like that. It doesn't prevent me from doing work. And anyone who's taken that idea like, oh, well, clearly you shouldn't be in X, Y, and Z office. Like, no. I'm fine. I can manage this, don't worry. So, let's get back to work. Today I've got to edit for Jen for her daily video, not daily, her 3 times a week video. We got some footage for that, and I've got to try and make Game Hammer as well. So I'm going to do a fairly easy one that I don't have to move around too much for. Aside from the intro, that's going to be a bit iffy, but we'll work on it. And then that's it for me. So it's going to be a slower day than I would go for, but I am trying to ease back into work after getting hurt. So let's stop prevaricating and get on with it. Oh, before I go though, I did just have a deal on Facebook. A few days ago, a guy said he had a load of Amstrad Action cover tapes for sale at £1 each, plus postage and all that. So I thought, well, I want to try and finish off the collection. I have a load of Amstrad Action cover tapes from when I used to buy Amstrad Action on a monthly basis. Back in the day, the very early 90s, and I loved that magazine so much, but I never had the full set, and I always wanted it as a kid. Now I've got a few more, so cassette number 2, cassette number 3, cassette number 4, cassette number 5, cassette number 6, and cassette number 7. I already had cassette number 8 until somewhere in the 30s, because I used to buy the magazine every month, as I said. So I'm missing cassette number 1 to start the collection off, and then all of the end. It goes up to about 49 or 50 or something like that. It's a fair amount. So I've got a few left to get, but the collection is coming along, and I really, really love Amstrad Action. It's one of the best magazines I ever saw. It and Digitizer pretty much set my writing style for how I make Game Hammer, how I make my website and things like that, but I love this thing. It's a collection of games, complete games demos, and there is a complete software program. So we got XREF, I'm not sure where it is, but got RAM base on that one. HiSoft's Dev Pack, wonderful, things like that. They always tried to go for a nice mixture of games and serious stuff, so I am looking forward to seeing what I can do with these. And if I get through all my work today, I'm going to test them all out and make sure they work. Oh, bad infection in my ear a few days ago as well. Right, anyway, let's get on and see what I can get done with Jen's videos. Okay, is this... yeah, it's working. Right, we've got Jen's... let me sit down. It makes this easier and less painful. Right, we've got Jen's video worked up, edited up, and that's uploading. And now the idea is that I'm going to do 2 Game Hammers back to back, just the read through of the text. They're short, they're fairly simple to do, and it's not going to require me to do a huge amount of animation or anything like that. I just need a little bit of animation in one of the intros, which I'll film later on anyway. I'm getting out of breath just moving around. All of my ribs down the right hand side, they're bruised. So it's painful to breathe, so I'm trying to do this as best I can. So I'm going to make these pretty straightforward, and the idea is that, like last time when I did a recording of Game Hammer, I'll do 2 at once so that we get a fortnight's worth of stuff to work on. I think I may have to have a sit down first before I start though. Yeah, it's going to be difficult today. I'll try and get it done. I want to get Game Hammer out, but if it's late, it's late. We'll try our best. Yeah, I'm in focus. Yes, I'm in focus. Right, let's get on with it. 5 pages for this one, so let's get straight into it. After last week's mega review of the Roland... Okay, after last time's mega review of the Roland series, I want to take on something a little smaller and easier to digest today. After last time's mega review of the Roland series, I want to take on something a little bit smaller and more easy to digest today. That's why I've decided to talk to you about the first computer game that I ever played. Now, sure, I've given the old Pong consoles a try thanks to my... Okay, that, despite being only 5 pages long, took a lot longer to film than I expected. I'm not going to do the second one because there's something wrong. There's something in the air and it's causing me all kinds of problems. So I'm going to just get this edited up and then I'll film the intro sequence later on and see how we go from there. Let's do it. Okay, let's do all of that again. And this time, let's make sure that I've actually got the microphone turned on. Is that... Yes, that is focused. What? Another space hawk? How does hawks even breathe in space? What's it doing here? Shouldn't it be dead? Right, hopefully that worked this time. We can get on with putting this intro together. I'm going to take the green bit out and use that for green screening. Let's hope it works. Right, now that we've got the filming done for the green screening, it's in here, as you can see, and we put it in the green screen. So we've got here an image of basically a cargo ship cockpit that I built in Second Life a couple of years ago. And I keep going back and using that. We've used it in, I think it was the Iridium video where I had a penguin in place of myself. So there's been a penguin here, and I've just got me in there instead. Keep using it. Different light filters on it, but it works out very nicely. And a huge amount of sound effects to go on top of it. So we've got the spaceship Simon for when the windshield gets broken and things go problematic there. I've got a hawk screaming. I've pitch shifted a load of stuff. The screaming hawk's pitch shifted. These gunshots are pitch shifted. There's, if you listen, it's just the Mac iMovie standard space zapper, but I've cut it short and I've pitch shifted it. Bits of the warp thing, all from iMovie and stuff like that. And it works out really well. to make it sound right with the soundscape that we end up with. So that's taken a while to do, but it sounds and looks good as a result, so I'm very happy. What? Another space hawk? How does hawks even breathe in space? Even if I am slightly out of focus, which kind of makes me stand out as if I am on blue screen. But never mind. And then the rest of the video is the standard stuff. Got the clips from the video, from the game, even the game footage. Got some a couple of images there, me talking, and then a soundtrack on the bottom, embedded sound for a soundtrack, plus a load of me talking. It would have been this, but I was just reading off a sheet, so it goes onto there as a bedding track of sound, and that's it. It just scrolls along, and it's all the same thing right to the end. Looks a bit complicated when you're doing it, but in essence, it took about an hour and a half to put that together. So pretty good at the end of the day. And that's it all. That's all I've got for you, really, because my neck is killing me, my back is killing me, so I'm going to cut this short. It's been the first of what I hope will be daily vlogging again. Sorry it's a bit short and a little bit disjointed, but that's life at the moment. So I'm going to see you later on, and until then, you take care.